think if anything this season you'll see a much more guarded Helen because she's had to relive history.
You ready to come home, Helen?
Not that the first 113 years of her being, or 156 years of her being, weren't bad enough, but now she has to relive it again, and to not be able to do anything to stop it, to have to relive the death of Ashley, to have to relive all these awful things. It changes her, and I think she's much more guarded. She has definitely got a plan, but she's not telling anyone what it is. And so there's hints where, you know, you see the team sort of going, well, why'd she do that? That's weird. And she's, you know, sort of hums along. And I think for her, this season is about keeping the biggest secret, and then finally in the end it's revealed.
Don't tell me. It's a long story.
Oh, you have no idea. I cannot give you hints. It's so, honestly, when I got the final two-parter, it's so perfect, the way that it ends, and it's so epic. I read the script, and there was one part of it where I bawled my eyes out reading the script, going, no, we can't do this. And then, of course, what happens in the end is it makes everything make sense. But I can't even hint because it's too big.
Moving out of the end of season 3 and into season 4, you're going to see the cracks within Will's character and sort of the strain that is showing within him because of what he has to do for the sanctuary and how he has to sort of step in many ways. Are you saying that the breach is coming from inside the sanctuary? And I think you're going to see this year he may start questioning Magnus's motives, and doubts may creep into his mind as to whether he made the right choice all those years ago to join the sanctuary. And that'll have a really kind of interesting, it'll put a really interesting spin on the relationship between Will and Magnus and everybody in the sanctuary.
The biggest thing that's changed for Biggie in season 4 is hundreds of thousands of abnormals have come onto the surface, which on one hand is an amazing thing for Biggie. I mean, this is something that he has always wanted, to have more of his own kind on Earth, so that perhaps the dream is that he would be able to walk the streets freely. And if they can actually find a way for the humans and abnormals to come together, it would be the best thing that could happen, I think, in his life. But it's easier said than done.
I think it's safe to say that season 4 it's a big season for Henry. He grows up a lot in season 4 because of things that happened, because he's had sex.
Maybe my room would be better.
One very, very significant surprise that I don't think anybody's going to see coming. And it's especially Henry. Definitely Henry did not see this one coming. I promise you that. And it's fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to play with, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really curious to see how you guys react.